Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Widya Ruswindra. My number identity student is 211-011-821-0033. I am member of group 3. Okay, today I will expand vocabulary, example video, and example from the book. Okay, the first vocabulary is sine. In Indonesian, we say sinus. For definition, the length of the side opposite the angle divided by the length of the hypotenuse. This is for example, and this is a picture of a triangle with a 90-degree. And if the angle is here and the in front of angle is opposite side, and this is adjacent side, and this is the longest side is we say hypotenuse. So if this example, we have a triangle with 4, 3, and 5. So and this is angle is alpha. So sine of alpha is opposite over hypotenuse is equal to 3/5. Next is cosine. This is in Indonesian we say cosinus. For definition, the length of the side adjacent the angle divided by the length of the hypotenuse. And this is a triangle. This is triangle with 5, 4, and 3 value side. So the cosine of alpha is adjacent side over hypotenuse is equal to 4/5. And next is tangent. And tangent in Indonesian we say tangan. For definition, the length of the opposite side divided by the length of the adjacent. For example, this is a triangle. So the tangent of alpha is opposite side over adjacent. The opposite side is 3 and adjacent is 4. So the tangent of alpha is 3/4. Next is opposite side. In Indonesian, we say sisi depan. The opposite side is across from a given angle. This for illustration. So this is a triangle ABC, and the side BC. This side BC is opposite side of a angle. And the next vocabulary is adjacent side. In Indonesian, we say sisi samping. The adjacent side is the non-hypotenuse side that is next to a given angle. This is a side AC. Side AC is adjacent to a angle. Next is angle of elevation. In Indonesian, we say sudut elevasi. For definition, when you see an object above you, there's an angle of elevation between the horizontal and your line of sight to the object. For illustration, this is you and this object, and this is a sight line. The sight line. So this is angle of elevation. Next is angle of depression. In Indonesian, we say sudut depresi for definition. When you see an object below you, there is an angle of depression between the horizontal line and your line side of to the object. This is for illustration if this is you and this is the object and this is side the line. Sorry. And this is angle of depression. Next is perpendicular axis. In Indonesian, we say semua tegak lurus. A line is said to be perpendicular to another if the two lines intersect at the right angle. This is for illustration of perpendicular axis. Next is Pythagorean theorem. In Indonesian, we say theorem of Pythagoras. In a right angle triangle, the square of the long side is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. This is for illustration. This triangle with length is A, B, and hypotenuse is C. So the Pythagorean theorem is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Next is video. Example using trigonometry to solve for missing information. Okay, this is for acute angle A. For acute angle A is sine of E is equal to 5 over square root 41 and cotangent of E is equal to 8 over 10. Find the value of the other four trigonometric ratio. So this is a illustration. This is a triangle A and this is a side angle of A. So this is a hypotenuse. And this is absolute is the opposite side, so DE is hypotenuse and F is adjacent. So we have the information about the sine of A is we want to remember about SOHCAHTOA. So the sine of A is opposite side over hypotenuse is equal to 5 over square root 41. So how about cosecant? Cosecant is inverse from the sine. So the cosecant of E is H hypotenuse over opposite. So the square root 41 over 5. How about cosine of E? Is this adjacent side over hypotenuse? So, but we have a hypotenuse value, but we don't have about adjacent value. So, we want to know. So next we have secant of E is inverse about cosine. So the H over A is hypotenuse of A is adjacent, and we don't have about the adjacent. So how about TOA? This is a function from tangent. So tangent of E is opposite side over A. Adjacent is opposite side is 5 and the adjacent side is A. So the cotangent is inverse from tangent is adjacent side over opposite side. So adjacent is A and the opposite side is 5. So how about A value? What is A? So from the question we have the cotangent is A over 10 and this is triangle we have a cotangent is A over 5. So we want to set A value, so we have a ratio A over 5 is equal to A over 10 and 8 we divided by 2 and 10 we divided by 2 and we will get the A over 5 is equal to 4 over 5 and we multiply both sides by 5 and we will get the A value is 4. To searching A, we can also using Pythagorean theorem since DFE triangle is a right triangle. So we get the A value is 4, so the cosine E is 4 over square root 41, and the secant E is square root 41 over 4. And the tangent of E is 5 over 4, and the cotangent of E is 4 over 5. To verify that A is 4, we can use a Pythagorean theorem. So the opposite side plus adjacent side is equal to hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is square root 41, and the opposite side is 4 square plus adjacent square is 4 square. This is equal to uh, square root 41 square, and we get the 25 plus 16 is equal to 41. So the 41 is equal to 41. Next, okay, next is example chapter 4. This is example 13. So a young tourist visiting Washington, D.C. is awed by the size of Washington Monument, which is uh 555 feet tall. The tourist, who is 5 feet tall, is standing 50 yards from the monument. At what angle to the nearest degree is she elevating her head when she looked at the top of the monument? So this is a illustration. Okay. And this is an illustration about the monument from the example. The first, change the unit of the distance the tourist from the monument is 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. Just standing 15 yards away is equal to 150 feet. Next is determine the vertical height used by using tourism height. The height of the tourism is 5 feet, so therefore the vertical height used is 555 minus 5 is equal to 550 feet. And the monument, the side opposite the angle is 550 feet, and the distance is the adjacent side to the angle is 150 feet, and x is the measure of the angle. So tangent x is length of opposite side over length of adjacent side, and is equal to 550 is over to 150 is equal to 11 over 3, and this is value. Tangent of x is 3,6667, and we want to know about the x value. Is x is equal to arcus tangent of 3,6667 is equal to equal to 74,7 degree. So the size of angle when the tourism elevation her head when she looks at the top of the monument to the nearest degree is 75 degree. Next is, this is example 14. The diagonal of the rectangle is 8 in long and makes 30 with the longer side. What is the parameter? The rectangle. So this is of illustration about the rectangle. We have the 8-inch long side and makes 30 with the longer side, which is the perimeter. So the diagonal values creates two right triangle within the rectangle. We know that, but the rectangle diagonal is 8-inch, and the angle between the long side and the diagonal is 13. So the rectangle so the right triangle has a special is 30 30 degree plus 60 degree is equal to 90 degree. So the three trigonometric ratio And this is so as if the triangle with hypotenuse is 2 and its opposite side is 1, so the adjacent sides will be root square 3. So the sine of 30 degree is 1 over 2 and cosine of 30 degree is root square of 3 over 2 and tangent of 30 degree is 1 over root square 3. So the ratio is length opposite sides and length of adjacent and length of hypotenuse is 1 and of root square 3 and 2. So we get AB over BD is equal to root square 3 over 2. And we know about the BD is A, so we cross multiplying, we get 2AB is equal to 8 times root square 3. So the AB value is 4 root square 3. And the next is AD over BD is 1 over 2. So the BD is 8 and we cross multiplying, we will get 2AD is equal to 8 and the AD value is 4. And the perimeter is 2AB and the perimeter is 2AB plus 2AD and the AB is 4 root square 3 and the AD is 4. So the 2AB is x root square 3 plus 2AD is 2 times 4 is x. So the perimeter is x root square 3 plus 8. So the perimeter of the rectangle is x root square 3 plus 8. That is example 15. What is the exact area of a square whose diagonal is 8 inch? So this is of illustration. This is a square with the 8-inch diagonal, and we have 45 degree. So the of diagonal is 8 inch. So let x be the side of the square and the diagonal cross two side isosceles right triangle and use the 45 degree to find the ratio. So we get the using the ratio of sine is sine 45 degree is 1 over root square 2 is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. And from the illustration, sine of 45 degree is opposite side over hypotenuse is x over 8. So we have the proportion. It is the same value. So the x over 8 is equal to 1 over root square 2. And we cross multiplying and we get root square 2 times x is equal to 8 and we get the x value is 8 over root square 2. And this is the side of the square. So the area of the square is area is equal to x squared. X is 8 over root square 2 is we have square and we get the area is 64 is over 2 and we get the area is 32. So the area of square plus diagonal is 8 inch is 32 inch square. That's all for me. If I have a mistake, I wanna say sorry. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.